Good day, ma'am. We're here to talk about multiple server single-phase queuing system in gasoline station. This is a case study of Filipino Shell Petroleum Corporation or PSPC. Filipino Shell Retail prides itself in supplying Filipino motorists with high-quality product and excellent customer service over the years. It offers quality Shell fuels and lubricants, car service centers, and various convenience stores. All Shell quality fuels were developed to meet increasing energy demand and supply challenges of a cleaner burning natural gas and advanced fuels and lubricants technology. So ma'am, these are the actual views of the said gasoline station at Guiwanon, Compostela, Cebu. This is the picture at daytime and at nighttime. So Queuing Theory is a useful tool for analyzing many physical systems, and it is one of the oldest and best developed techniques used to analyze waiting queues. Manufacturers and service providers have to use Queuing Theory in order to optimize queue management decisions, reduction in customer waiting time, and performance evaluation. So ma'am, the proponents discovered that there is a problem in the queuing system of the Shell gasoline station at the Guiwanon, Compostela, Cebu. The customers, or should we say, the vehicle drivers, have to wait few more extra minutes to collect their change because there's only one cashier and not enough personnel in the station.
So as one question said, the field where we have studied in Guiwanon, Compostela, Cebu has only one cashier and one cash register. So the waiting time is longer than expected. So the statement of the problem states that observing the fact that one major problem customers encounter in a fuel station is waiting time, it becomes relevant that a study of this process is conducted to find a solution to the long waiting time in the station. So there are two alternatives used to minimize queuing costs and to determine the optimal course of action and service level of the facility. So this study aims to utilize the facility and to minimize the waiting time. So the two alternatives are, first alternative is to add one pump operator, and the second alternative is add one cashier and cash register. So in the scope and limitation, the scope of the study was conducted in Filipino Shell Petroleum Corporation or PSCP. It is established in Guiwanon, Compostela, Cebu. The time used to evaluate was limited for only 5 hours, ranging from 8 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon. So the financial statuses were confidential and were not given by the establishment.
Queuing theory deals with the mathematical description of behavior of queues and can apply to a variety of operational situations where it is not possible to predict the arrival rate of the customers and the service rate of the service facilities accurately. Queuing theory has all the required tools for the analysis of the queuing system. It can be used to determine the level of service, either the rate of service or the number of service facilities. So the study observed was a multiple server, single phase queuing system. Multiple servers with a single line is the situation where the customers arrive from a calling population and joins a queue of clients to be served by more than one server. In this case, customers wait in a single line and move to the next available server. Each one of the service stations can deliver the same type of service. The system has a good one of the service stations can deliver the same type of service. The customer who selects one station makes this decision without any external pressure from anywhere. Due to this fact, the queue is single. The single queue usually breaks into smaller queues in front population. So, the data used for the research comprises recording or documentation of arrivals and service rates through direct observation of customers purchasing petroleum products at Liwanan, Compostela, Cebu for 5 hours between 8 a.m. to 1 p.m.
So now the results and discussion. So the parameters were stated as follows. So there are 12.72% of average arrival weight, in which the average number of arrivals per time period, and 5.44% is the average service rate, or the average number of served customer per time period. And there are also 3 servers, which is including the cashier. And at 5 hours of documentation, we gathered 245 customers at that time. So the average utilization. So as the computed result, there are 0.7796 or 77.96% of that means the probability of the server is busy. So now the probability that there is no customer in the system. So as the computed result, there are 6.3% of the probability that there is no customers in the system. And the average time customer is in the queue. There are 0.1694 minutes or 10.16 seconds. And the average time that a customer spends in the system is 0.35 minutes or 21 seconds. And the average number of customer in the system is 4.49 customer per minute. And the probability that the customer must wait for a service is 98% that the customer must wait for his or her service. So this is the computed results of alternative 1, in which we propose to add a pump operator. So where the arrival rate is 12.72 and the service rate is 5.44 per minute. Then S is the number of servers. So this is the current situation, and this is the R proposed, in which we add one pump operator, or it will total as 4 servers. So utilization is 77%, and in here in 4 services 58%. Then the probability that there is no customer in the system is 6.3%, and there is 8.9%. Then in L, in which the average number of customer in the system is 4.49 customer per minute and 2.7 customers per minute. Then in 3 servers, in LQ, which is the average number of customer in the waiting in line, there are 2 customers per minute, and there is 0.3 customer per minute. Then in W, which means that the average time of the customer in the system is 0.3 minutes, and here is 0.21 minutes. And in the waiting, the average time of the customers in the waiting line is 0.16
minutes, and here is 0.2 minutes in for service. So for alternative 2, we propose to add a cash register and a cashier. So for a cash register, the cost of purchasing is 18,000, and for the monthly salary of the cashier is 9,000. So our arrival rate, which is 12.72, is divided by 2, and it is now 6.36 customers per minute per cashier counter, and same for 5.44 customers per minute of the service rate. Then this is the computed results of the alternative 2. Next. So therefore, the customer will spend 0.01325 minutes or 0.801 seconds waiting in line, which means it can positively gain the sales since it is it has shorter amount of anticipating. Then if you calculated that 3 times 76.57 is equal to the trigger is the average consumption of the customers. So 3 liters, and the cost of the gasoline is 76.57. So there will be 229.71 pesos total amount in purchasing 3 liters of gasoline, and that 3 liters of and that amount of purchasing is multiplied to 245. The customers we gather the customers within that 5 hours. So there will be 56,278.95 pesos total amount of the PSPC can generate within 5 hours. So even that the gasoline costs 76.57 per liter, the average liters of the gasoline customer is 3 liters, and 245 customers within 5 hours. The Philippine Shell Petroleum Corporation will able to pay the expenses in purchasing a cash register and the monthly salary of the cashier.
So in a multiple server phase queuing system, so the managers have to choose one business alternative to optimize queue management decisions. So reduction on customers' waiting time and performance evaluation. So the assessment was made on the basis of recording and documentation of arrivals and service rates. So through direct observation of customers purchasing petroleum products, so wherein the manager of the PSPC may add a cashier and a cash register in order to utilize their facility that will help them to increase their sales.